Hello, my name is Alex Cash. I've been an educational activist since my freshman year of high school, and I'm a strong believer in high stakes standardized testing has influenced our classrooms to the aspects that we are seeing negative consequences across this country. Now, our young people in this nation have all one thing in common, and that is their education. They're in school for 5 days a week for 7 hours a day. Millions of students are sitting at a desk, taking a test, and getting looked at as a grade. They are taught to a test instead of real world experiences. They are so worried and fixated on getting an A on a high stakes test that their personal, social, and emotional lives become a wreck. They work themselves to get a good grade. Now, society puts forth the expectation of getting good grades, getting a high score on that test, and society is putting them in fear. So when we are graduating high school, are they prepared? They're being taught to a test for monies to make millions off of them. They are living in a world of fear, where people are afraid to stand up for what's right, and they're afraid to say something when something is wrong. It is time for this nonsense to stop. $2.7 billion are spent annually on standardized testing. Companies like McGraw-Hill are making millions of dollars off of the students. 31% of students in this nation are dropping out. They have convinced people that the best education is to a test, which is wrong. Now, someone needs to stand up and say something about this, but who is ideal? The parents? The teachers? Sure, the teachers can stand up, but their jobs become on the line. And in this kind of economy, no one can put their jobs at stake. And it comes from the students that have just graduated from the system, those who have been affected by the day-to-day high-stakes standardized testing. And that's right, it's us, the college students. And we must work with high school students to work together because we, the students, are affected by our education each and every day. It is who we become and who our lives are based off of. They teach us how we will live our lives, so we need to allow them, the politicians, to give our voices heard. They need to be told by us of how we want to live. We need to tell them that we want to be taught to real world experiences. It is time for us, the students, the community, to rise up, stand together, and go against those who are making millions off of us. It is time for us to tell the politicians, the voters, and the American people that we want and need to be taught to real world experiences. We need to tell people that we want to be taught to life, to handle situations that we may come across, and to allow students to be in the driver's seat of their education. It is time to say that we, the students of America, have had enough of standardized testing, that confining us to a classroom is immoral, that No Child Left Behind is in fact leaving millions of children behind. It is time to stop. We, the students of America, are not a product. It's not just about the 70% of students who are graduating, it's about 100% of the students across this great country. Your one-size-fits-all method of teaching us is failing, and it's time to stop the testing at the highest standards. Now, what do? What is our solution? We must put our control of our schools in our local and direct communities. We base our education systems off of those that have been successful, such as Finland, where they give the power and the resources to the students to have their individualized education, that where students can pursue their passions and find out what they want to do in their lives. Now, how do I know that this can work in our country? Well, I'm just one guy from a small school in Lakewood, Colorado, who has been able to experience a school that has allowed me to take the power of my education in my own two hands. That I've never received a grade since my first day of college. I was able to pursue my passions through self-directed projects, and I've been able to travel this country to do amazing things, and now I'm 21 and I'm running a company. Now, I owe a lot of my success to my education. And I believe we can give our students the same resources, the same tools, and the same flexibility that they're able to do the same things that I've been able to do. Because when students find their passion and they're able to grow on it and start at a young age, incredible things can happen. Our education system is broken. It is time to revolutionize the way we do our education system. And more importantly, it is time to educate the whole child. Now stand with me, stand together, vote this week, and have our education be the priority and time